everybody. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. Welcome back. This is just going to be a whole mixed bag of stuff. I'm going to start first with a item that I'm trying for the first time, and that's the Dollar Tree stirring spoons. I added one into my Swiss Miss hot cocoa mix that I actually got from the Dollar Tree, and it does add a really nice extra chocolate flavor to this one. So yes, I am enjoying my hot chocolate, so we'll slide those aside. I needed to go to the Dollar Tree to pick a picture frame, and I'll show you why in a minute. But while I was there, I was bad, and I then, of course, went down the Valentine's aisle. No, I didn't go down the sticker aisle now, because I'm not allowing myself in the sticker aisle. But I did buy these stickers. I thought these were just gorgeous. I'm going to try, and they're a little bit puffy. I'm going to try Valentine crafting this year. I don't normally do that. So I needed some stickers. So I thought this one was great. I could use it for other things throughout the year, birthdays and things like that. This one because, well, it had cats on it, and, you know, cats, dogs, can't resist. And then this one I loved because I thought I could use this for other things throughout the year as well. And I thought it was just adorable. So I did get these. They did have other stickers, but these are just the ones I chose. And I didn't really take a good long look because my other thing is I have a 5 minutes in the Dollar Tree. Go in, grab, get out. So I have way too much craft stuff, and this year I'm going to try and pare it down some. I also picked up these. They're called Valentine's garlands. I did just get 3 colors, the pale pink, the hot pink, and the red. I know there was like an ivory color, and I can't remember if there's other colors, because again, it was a grab and go. And then I also picked up these flowers. Now I spent the most time on these because I was trying to find ones that weren't smushed. So even though the bottom 2 here are smushed, the rest of them are not. Most of the ones that they had there were pretty smushed. And they did have another set of colors, had beige, I can't remember the other colors in it, but I did just get the least smushed of the bunch. This was hanging out in the Valentine's aisle. It was by itself, so I'm sure it doesn't belong there. It does say that it is a cosmetic bag, but I thought it was just so cute, and I could use it to put stuff in, friend mail stuff in that I can send off. And I don't know if they have other animal versions of this. This is the one that was in the Valentine stuff. And then I also picked up in the Valentine stuff these 2. One's hearts, one is stars, flowers, and butterfly. And for some reason, I'm always drawn to these sequence things that you can mess with. I just like to play with them. So I got these to add to some crafting. So that is what I picked up from the Dollar Tree. But what I went for was an 8x10 glass frame. And let me move all this out of the way so you can see what's coming up next. So I don't do much with stamps. I have a set, a good fair number of them. I just don't use them. Most of them are the wooden block ones, though I do have some of the clear ones as well. But I've seen people use the I don't know what it's called, but it's like it aligns the stamps, and you can stamp it, and it's magnetic and stuff, and it looks quite large. Well, I have a lot of crafting stuff and not a lot of space for it. So I wanted something skinny that I could use to put it in there and wouldn't take up much space. So this is what I came up with. Now this is the desk partition that I got at Daiso, and I cut it straight down the middle here to get 2 parts. I also used from Hobby Lobby this, and this is a quilting, quilters use it, I guess, for placement. And it's a big long sheet, which I cut directly in half, so you can see I have enough to make another set if I wanted to. And then, because when I was trying to, if clear stamps adhered to this, the Dollar Tree ones didn't adhere to the plastic. The other ones did, but the Dollar Tree didn't. So I thought, well, just in case this is maybe something that it needs glass, because I noticed those that people were using online had a glass, or looked like glass. I put the frame here, and I just used double-sided tape to adhere it here. And on the side, of course, you can see I adhered on the back, just using double-sided tape again, the grid. So I had a grid set for it. And I'm just going to use washi tape to hold it in place. And I can use washi tape to line it up as well if I needed to do multiple sheets. So to show you how it works, this is an example of one I did. And you can see you can use different colors. And it comes out really nice. And I just grabbed stamps from this Bo Bunny set that I had in my stash. And let me see if I can figure out what I did with the. I think I'll just do a different one than I did before, so I'm just going to grab a different one. Let's do Splatterfly. So, so my understanding of how this works, so the way I did it was you put the stamp where you want it to be, you close the lid of your item, you press down, and then the stamp is adhered to the other side. If I'm doing this wrong, please let me know. And then you can take the color of your choice. Let's pick red and stamp it away here. And then close it back up. Do a little smooshing. Lift it up. And you have your image. Now if you wanted to add some color to it, let's throw on some green because that's the two colors I brought out. You can add a little bit of the green to it. Close it back up. It's positioned exactly where the other one was, and you can add the second color to it. I sure hope this is coming up on the screen. But anyway, this is my crafty version, I'm going to call it that, of the fancy version of Stamper alignment thing. And I'm sure it has a name, I just don't know what it is. So, but if you want to make one yourself, what I originally was looking for was just a clear folder. Couldn't find that. So I would, with this, you can still see through it, as you can see. And this altogether cost me, I can make two for less than $10 because the glass from the frame was, of course, was $1.25. The mat itself, the quilting grid was $2.49. Yeah, it was $2.49. Split in half, it equally just right down the middle, and I can make two. This partition thing, I did spend, I think it was $4.50 at Daiso for, but if I had found a clear folder, it would have been less than that. And that was what it cost me to make this. And of course, the washi tape and the paper and stamps I already had in my stash. So anyway, this is my homemade version of that. So hopefully if you need to have one and you just want to make one before you invest to make sure it's something that you're going to be using enough to invest for the fancy one that probably works way better than my homemade version, then this is a way to go because you can test it out, see how often you're going to use it. Me, don't use stamping all that much, but I also like the fact that it is super thin, so it won't take up much space. So thanks again for coming. If you have any suggestions to improve this little guy, please comment below. I would more than happy to make improvements to it. I just kind of guesstimated based on what I saw online from the machine, not the machine, but the platform thing that people have, and kind of just DIY'd my own. But if you have some better suggestions, like especially the glass portion, here, I don't know why, the Dollar Tree ones will only stick to glass. It won't stick to plastic, but the other ones seem to stick to plastic just fine. So if there's a trick to the plastic from sticking to the plastic, just let me know. If I ever make a second one, then I can skip the glass. Thank you so much again for coming to my channel. Appreciate you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.